Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my fall bucket list for 2022. It is officially the beginning of fall. I'm so excited. It's Libra season, which I'm a Libra. So we're going to be getting into Halloween stuff, just stuff to do in the fall. Things that I want to personally do or haven't done before, but I would like to do this year possibly. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials linked down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So like I said before, I made up this list in no particular order. Every year I like watching these videos because it's like, oh, I didn't think about doing that, or maybe this is something that I can check off throughout the whole season. So I made up a list of 35 plus things to do. I wrote them down on my laptop, so if I'm looking down every once in a while, that is why. I also am going to be vlogging a lot this fall, so if you want to see if I end up doing any of these, press that bell icon to be notified when I post. So starting off with number one is go to brunch. Now you could go to brunch any time of year, but I don't know why going to brunch in the fall, having layers but not like in an uncomfortably cold way. You can go for a walk afterward, even eat outside. Like it's not too hot, not too cold. Favorite temperature, favorite season in general. So brunch just hits different in the fall personally for me. Now you can look up like the best brunch places in your city obviously, and some places actually decorate too, so you can take like cute photos. You can be with your friends, your family. It's just a whole different vibe and I love it. Number two is make a fall playlist. Now since having Spotify, I got it I think in 2015, 2016, so I have every playlist I've made since then. I make a fall, winter, spring, summer playlist and I just put the year next to it, so I can see back to 2016 when I was listening to fall. So I just started one last night because technically it's while I'm filming it's the first official day of fall, so I'm already starting a playlist just to get into the mood. A lot of my songs for fall are kind of like not as upbeat, kind of dark, some are kind of sad, some are more emotional. It's like it's totally off from my summer playlist, which is all upbeat and happy. Number three is have a movie night at home. I know Freeform does the 31 days of Halloween, something like that, so they have movies playing every night and you can look on their Instagram or on their website and you can see what movies are on what night, and if you want to have like a cute little party, make popcorn, add some candy to it, that's also really fun. If you have some DVDs, you can obviously play that, but nobody these days has DVDs anymore. I mean, we still do, so if I want to watch a particular movie right then and there, I have it, but Freeform's also a good option because you'll know what's going to be playing. Number four is go to a drive-in movie. Now I live in the middle of the city and there's not a lot of like suburb area where they would have a drive-in movie theater. A lot of them are outside of the city, but every once in a while we do have them, so I would just look up where your closest one is in your town. I went to one last year and they were doing like a free promo for like the first night, so it was so much fun. I've never went to one before that and I loved listening it through the radio. I don't know why it was so fascinating to me, so I had a lot of fun doing that and I hope to do it again this year. But it's like if you have the option to watch in the car over watching it at home, I don't know why, it's like 10 times better. I don't know why it's so much fun. Going out in your pajamas, have blankets, sitting in your car, that just makes me so happy for some reason. Number five is go to a farm and you can do like the apple picking, pumpkin picking. You can just go to their little farmer's market, go on a hayride. There's so many options, and usually I end up going to a farm 2 to 3 times in the fall because it's just so much fun. I want to do it with everyone. I want to do it with family, I want to do it with friends, meet my boyfriend for like a date night. There's just so many possibilities, and there's actually not a lot of farms surrounding Philadelphia, so I just try new ones every year. Number six is go to the zoo. You can go to the zoo any other time of the year, but weather-wise, perfect, because every time I go to the zoo in the summer, it is ungodly hot. I just want to sit inside, and a lot of the stuff is outside if you want to see those animals. Even they are sitting in the shade away from the sun because of how ungodly hot it is. So I feel like all the animals are out, it's more active, it's better for a long day like that to spend the whole day at the zoo. You can eat outside. It's just so much better in the fall. And like the Philadelphia Zoo also has like some type of festivals every once in a while, so they'll feature them at night. It could be like a beer fest for adults and stuff like that. So number seven is decorate for fall / Halloween. Now for my bedroom, I like to keep it simple. I mean, I don't have a lot of room in my small room to have stored a lot of decorations. I really have a lot more Christmas than I do have room for fall, so I kind of keep the decorations to a bare minimum minimum in my bedroom. So it's all simple things that match my decor, but the rest of my house is decked out for Halloween. We have so much decorations that it takes up so much room in our storage room. It's insane. Like Christmas and Halloween are biggest seasons, and that will be a video that I'll be probably doing after this, so stay tuned for that. Number 8 is go to a haunted house. You can do that at a farm, but sometimes there's just designated places that do haunted houses. If you're scared that, you don't obviously have to do that. I mean, when I was younger, that was like our school trip that we would do, and it was terrifying at the age of 10, but now I'm like, oh my god, it's so much fun. In Philly, we have Penn Asylum. So that's an abandoned, or not abandoned, but now it's like a museum, and they do regular tours during the day, but at night for Halloween time, they do actual like haunted houses, but you're basically running through the asylum hallways. That was so much fun. I went that like 2 years ago. I think they're doing it again this year, but they don't even have to decorate it because of how scary it is without the lights on. Number 9 is plan your Halloween costumes. I'm trying not to wait last minute. I've been doing so good since me and my boyfriend started dating with Halloween costumes. Like we try to plan it August, September, so then by the time it's October, we're buying whatever we need. I'm not running around last minute trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. So we're debating on 2 costumes. We still have a week, about a week until October, so this is like our last week to debate which costume we're gonna do. I just recommend doing that because I don't want to put that stress on you, and it's like, is it even worth going out? Like, it is. You don't want to sit in on Halloween. Like, it actually is fun to go out and dress up. Like, it's something exciting to do. Even if you don't end up doing it with a group of friends, you could obviously do it like your family and everything, but it's just so much fun to do. I love theme parties like that, but just plan ahead. Number 10 is go to a winery. This is my second Halloween of the legal age. I'll be 22 this October, so I'm hoping this year I can go to a winery. Last year my boyfriend was not 21. He turned 21 in May, so we had quite a few months separated and I didn't want to go by myself. So I think this year we will be going to a winery. I'm not sure where. I know there are a lot of wineries around me, so that's a 21 plus thing though. Sometimes some places have like the restaurants that someone younger can go to, but I would have to check on that before, driving up to a place like that. But that just seems so fun and relaxing. Number 11 is go to a coffee shop date. There's so many coffee shops in my city, and I bet you there's so many in yours as well. I would try to check out as many as I can, like once a week, try someplace new. Maybe you'll find a new favorite for the winter. That's also a favorite thing to do. You can even just go during the week and just sit there and do homework, have your headphones in. I don't know, it's just such a vibe, and it's fun to discover new places, try new things. It's easy to go to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, but like that's expensive, and I'd rather support a local business than a chain anyway. Number 12 is cook/bake. I love making treats during this time. Pinterest is my favorite thing to look at. So me and my mom send each other like different like charcuterie boards and like different setups for Halloween treats, or like those Instagram videos when they're showing how to DIY make this sugar skull and like stuff like that. It's always so much fun to see, but I'm like, it seems like too much work. This year I want to try and make one of those crazy concoction things. We always bake cookies and stuff like that, but making something fun like a bloody pie or like a baked brie with like the jam spilling out of it just seems really fun, and that's something I've always wanted to do. Number 13 is pumpkin carving. You can do that at a farm. Some places do have like classes or whatever where they have it all set up for you, but I personally like doing it at home because my sister is very creative and she's really good at drawing, so she'll draw on the pumpkin in Sharpie, and then me and my boyfriend will try to carve it out as best as we can. So every year we've been able to do really cool ones. Like we did the hash slinging slasher one year. I feel like it's so much better when you're in a group and you can all like help each other, because I mean, I'm kind of creative, but I'm probably better at painting than I would be to carve a pumpkin. We also like to leave them outside, and my mom will put like the little tea candles that are just like battery packed, and so they're really fun and pretty to put outside your house. Number 14 is start a new podcast. I've been trying to get into like finding a good podcast for the fall. If you have any recommendations recommendations, leave them down below. But like starting like a new book, a new podcast, something to commemorate the new season, I think is fun. Like even getting like a new scent or changing out your phone case. Like I don't know why the change is kind of fun, changing your wallpaper on your phone. Just something like that where you're starting something new for that season. But definitely a podcast is on my list of things I want to try and find something new. Number 15 is go thrifting. I feel like I do so good in the fall finding stuff. Doesn't matter if it's fall pieces. I'll find like winter jackets. I'll find stuff for the spring. I just feel like everyone, once fall starts, they all start clearing out their closets, and I do the best. Like even if you saw my thrift video like a couple weeks before the end of summer, but that's just the beginning of people throwing away or donating stuff. So this is the prime time to go, is now. Number 16 is go to farmers markets. You can look them up as well and just see what days or where your local farmers market is. The city has so many near me. Like I feel like they're on every other corner, like where there's a new farmers market. So that's where you can find the best bread, the best jams, the best coffee, like fresh ground coffee, small local businesses. Obviously it's better to support local businesses than going to your local supermarket, and everything just tastes better. I don't know why, it just is. I don't know if it's in my head, but it's such a vibe. I don't know. My mom loves doing it. Me and my boyfriend love going. Like it's just so much fun for some reason. Like just walking around, maybe getting yourself like a sandwich or a cheese for dinner. I don't know why, it's so relaxing. Number 17 is go to a pottery class. I have not gone to a pottery class probably since before COVID. I don't remember, but I want to go to one so bad. I've been seeing them on my TikTok, and I used to go a lot when I was younger, like especially in grade school and high school. So I'm like, oh, I really should go to one just for fun. Even a candle making class seems fun too. Like either one of those would just be so much fun. Number 18 is visit an art museum. My city has so many cool museums in general, but the art museum is free on the first Sunday of every month. So I would look up about your art museum or museums that are in your area. But that's something fun you can do. Again, it's not free, it's like donation based. You can donate as much as you want. You basically can donate like a penny. If you really are bowling on a budget or you're a student, you can do something like that. Go to the farmers market. See, planning out a date. Number 19 is host Friendsgiving. You're in college, you know you're not going to see your friends during the holidays. This is the best way to get together if you haven't seen them in a while or just want to in general. I think I've done Friendsgiving once, but it's so much fun. Everyone can bring something like a potluck and a dessert, main entree, a side, whatever. And it's just so much fun to come together and something like that. You could all get dressed up, take 2 pictures, you can watch a movie afterward. If you're 21, everyone can bring like their own little cocktail that they found on Pinterest. Number 20 is have a sunset picnic. Me and my boyfriend's favorite thing to do is have a picnic. I don't know why, it's just so much fun and relaxing. Like we'll bring our speaker and obviously my picnic basket, my blanket, and then we'll make a little charcuterie board. Sometimes we'll even bring sandwiches as well, but I don't know why, that's like our favorite thing to do. It's just sit and watch. And so we'll go sit near the river and just watch the sun go down behind the buildings. It's so much fun. And this weather is perfect for it because you can wear just like pants, shoes, maybe a light sweater, or if you want to, a zip up and a short sleeve shirt. It's just perfect. You're not going to get cold. You're not going to be too hot. It's amazing. Number 21 is make fall themed cocktails. Like I was saying before, for Friendsgiving, you could do that. But I always seen so many fun ones on Pinterest, on Instagram, on TikTok, and they're all like cinnamon apple flavor. One's like the coffee espresso martinis, just something fun like that would be really cool. Even if you don't have like a lot of friends, you can do it for your actual Thanksgiving. Like my aunt does it every year for us. Like she'll find a new drink and that'll be the drink of the night for Thanksgiving. Like last year, I don't remember what it was, but I had maybe like 3 or something, but it was just, if you have a lot of kids in your family, you don't necessarily have to put alcohol in it. You could put like a substitute, like a soda or something, but that's always a fun tradition that we do. Number 22 is go for a bike ride. Again, the weather, perfect for it. You can do it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. The only thing is in the evening, the sun goes down kind of early, so I do like an early evening and then maybe end off at your house around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, but like an early Saturday morning bike ride, and then you can stop at a coffee shop, maybe pick up some bagels or something, put in your little basket, bike home. I've done that before. Maybe not in the fall. I think I did that in the summer once, but but definitely a fun thing to do this fall. Number 23 is make caramel apples. I tried to do it last year with my boyfriend. We did not do as well as I was hoping. We kind of burnt the caramel while we were trying to make it, but if you're not stupid like we were, it is fun. I seen someone make where they sliced a bunch of apples, put it on a cooking tray, poured caramel all over it, and then did 4 sections with toppings. Like it could be like chocolate chip, peanuts. I saw someone do potato chips and then like something else, and I was like, wow, that would actually be a fun dessert because it's easy to distribute, and I just think caramel apples in general are kind of hard to eat, so I think that would be a lot easier on someone who might have like teeth problems. I feel like only a kid will sit there and go and just try so hard to bite it. I mean, I struggle, but if you don't, you can try making one at home. Number 24 is do a closet clean out. Like I did it like 2 weeks ago maybe. This is a good time to do it. Go to Plato's Closet, go to a place that you know will buy clothes if you don't want to like resell them. I end up getting a good amount of money. I think I got $42 from Plato's Closet from everything that I got rid of in my closet clean out video. I just think it's a good time that places are looking to buy clothing, so this is the best time to make like extra money. Number 25 is go to a football game. If you're not into sports, that is totally fine. You don't have to do this. Even just having it on Sunday nights is fun, but my little sister is at my high school, so I can go watch her cheer and enjoy a football game and also go and support her, which is just so much fun. Number 26 is go Black Friday shopping. It's not the same as it was once before. When I was younger, I used to sleep over at my friend's house on Thanksgiving night and we would go out early the next morning to the mall. Nowadays, it's not as many sales in person as is online. I think it is easier to find better sales online, but you know, you can go out for like a little bit. That used to be my favorite thing. I mean, I still can go in town and just see if there is any sales going on, but I do still do the online shopping. I don't ever stop doing online shopping. Just some things I like to see in person when it comes to like colors or maybe like a pants. I always struggle with that online, so it's a little easier seeing that in person. Number 27 is stay at a bed and breakfast. Me and my boyfriend have been talking about doing this for so long. We want to go to Cape May and go to one of those really cute antique bed and breakfasts. I feel like that would be just such a fun like little weekend getaway if you're able to. It just seems so much fun. It kind of reminds me of like a Hallmark movie. I don't know why. My parents said that they went to one and it was just so much fun. Like they would have breakfast for you and then they had like little lunch snacks that were out and then dinner they would go out. But I don't know why, it just seems so much fun and like kind of romantic, and you kind of are just like really relaxed because you don't really have to do anything like cooking wise. That'd be fun if you're like anniversaries, especially in the fall. Number 28 is go to a fall parade slash festival. We have a lot in October. Like we have the Italian festival. I think we just have a generic fall festival on South Street. We have the Columbus Day parade. We have a lot of stuff actually. I know in Jersey there's so many too. Like we're gonna go to the one in Ocean City. They have their fall festival and it's all around my birthday weekend, so for me it's so much fun because we're just out every day seeing people and it's just fun to try like new foods, go shopping. It's always so much fun, but this is definitely the prime time again weather wise, and I feel like everyone just comes out. Like everyone's either on vacation all summer or away, and now it's like everyone's home, everyone's settling in. Number 29 is go to an escape room. I've done so many escape rooms. I think I've never not escaped an escape room. I don't know why, those are so much fun. There is like Halloween themed one. If you're a little too scared to do a haunted house, I would do this instead. I feel like when I do it with my family it ends up being a fight, but it's just so funny. Like me and my sisters will all be bickering the entire time. It was just so funny. Like we did one with me, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, and it was just so funny because my cousin and my older sister the whole time were basically doing everything where me and my sister were just like, can you like let us help you? So that's just always so much fun to do. Number 30 is go get your nails done. I would like to look up Pinterest themed nails or go on Instagram if you have a special account that you follow that have nail inspo, you can go on TikTok and look up fall nail inspo. Usually the colors are like a dark red, orange, yellow, like reminds me of those leaves. I already have something saved, so I might possibly get my nails done. I haven't gotten them done in like so long, but that's always fun to do as well, you know, besides having like, you know, special phone cases and change your scent and everything, change your nails, put yourself entirely into the vibe of fall. Number 31 is going on a Halloween house drive. So basically you're just driving around your neighborhood looking for like the best decorated houses. I did that for Christmas, and for Halloween I don't do that as much, but I know some good neighborhoods that do above and beyond, so you can look that up online as well and see what's the best neighborhood to decorate. You could also like go out in your PJs and just walk around, maybe have like a coffee with you. I don't know, it's just so much fun. Like when we did that at Christmas time, I'm like, I gotta do that for Halloween this year. We had so much fun. Number 32 was have a bonfire. Now I don't have a really big yard to do that, but a lot of the restaurants in the city or at the farms, they do a lot of big bonfires where you can make s'mores and stuff like that. I always think that's so much fun just sitting around. Like my one friend has one and we enjoy sitting around that as well. My cousins have one. I feel like it's just the best thing ever. We're all sitting outside, we have blankets on, all sitting there talking, laughing, maybe have a drink. Definitely doing this. Number 33 is have a fall photo shoot. I mean, I don't complain having a photo shoot any time of year, but if you wanted to have like a fall specific photo shoot, it's so much fun with like a group of friends, your family. Go through all your clothes, through your fall or winter stuff, find some cute outfits and go out and find cool locations, maybe where the leaves are falling. Even at like the farm when you're apple picking is a cool place to go have a photo shoot at. Stuff like that is just really fun to plan out. I love doing that, and I know my boyfriend loves doing it too because we'll take pictures of each other. Number 34 is go to a cooking class. I've never gone to one, but I know there's a pasta one in the city, and I just think that would be so much fun because you make it and then you end the night eating it. So I think it's totally worth the money to do something like that. Me and my boyfriend have been talking about doing that. You can obviously do that any time of year as well, but I just feel like fall is like prime time to do these kind of classes like this. And lastly, number 35 is start a new hobby like knitting or crocheting. My sister got into it at one point and she loved it so much, so I feel like that's something I should try and I might enjoy because I see people say it's like relaxing, like sitting there watching a movie and then just non-stop crocheting just seems fun to me for some reason. Even making like a cute little blanket, something like that where you're just to yourself, you're not on your phone, you're not thinking about other things, just to put yourself in a good mindset, put your worries to the side. So I hopefully, if I don't start it in the fall, I hope to start that in the winter because I just think that would be really fun. And who knows, I might be actually good at it, I might be really bad at it, but you never know until you try. So that is my complete list. If you guys have any other ideas to do this fall, let me know in the comments. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and thanks again for watching. Bye!